If possible, could be fire because I think we got shot spots. Possible shot spots. 1200 Julia 3. Make sure we get some units over here. Appears to be shots fired.
These were the moments when a 19-year-old shooter, armed with an AR-15, opened fire on students and staff at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School in Parkland, Florida, resulting in 17 deaths, making it one of the deadliest high school shootings in U.S. history that should have never happened. Let's take it all back to the beginning. This shooting didn't happen out of the blue. The suspect, Nicholas Cruz, had been planning it extensively for a long time, and his intentions were not unknown to people around him, and also to several law enforcement agencies, which had received multiple reports about it beforehand. In this video, you will see how the shooting unfolded and how the inaction of the sheriff's office and the FBI allowed this unfortunate incident to happen. Weeks before the shooting, the suspect, who had been expelled from the school the previous year, recorded videos of himself outlining his plans to attack his former school and posted them on his social media pages.
Hello. My name is Nick, and I'm going to be the next school shooter of 2018. My goal is at least 20 people with an AR-15 and a couple tracer rounds. I think I can do a good done. Location is Stoneman Douglas in Parkland, Florida. When you see me on the news, you'll all know who I am. You're all going to die. Pew, 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 pew.
Cruz made several videos like this, which he posted on the internet alongside pictures of weapons, including long knives, a shotgun, a pistol, and a BB gun. It gets even crazier when the suspect posted another provocative video, hours just before carrying out the shooting.
Today is the day that it all begins. The day of my massacre shall begin. All the kids in school will run in fear and hide. I hate everyone and everything. With the power of my AR, you will all know who I am.
Like we all eventually found out, the suspect was not joking around in the video when, after recording the video, booked an Uber, carrying the AR-15 he had purchased the previous year when he turned 18, along with multiple magazines concealed in his backpack. He was dropped off at the school around 2:19 p.m., 20 minutes before the school's dismissal time, a strategically chosen time to perpetrate his heinous plans. Upon entering the building, Cruz rapidly assembled his weapon at the base of a stairwell near the first-floor classrooms. Cruz was first interrupted by a student, whom Cruz reportedly told, "You'd better get out of here. Something bad is about to happen." The student fled, and once Cruz had assembled his weapon, he began unleashing carnage upon the entire school.
Possible, could be fire because I think we got shot spots. Possible shot spots. 1200 Julia 3. Make sure we get some units over here. I need to shut down Stoneman Douglas. Appears to be shots fired. I'm over on the south side, over by 700 building.
Tango storm shutting down eastbound Holmberg at the divide between its blades and the high school.
17 Bravo 1. I'll get the west side of Stoneman on Holmberg.
Cruz chased and shot sporadically at students, killing 3 in the first-floor hallway. He then killed 6 more by shooting through the windows of closed classroom doors, where some students recorded the tragic events in real time with their phones.
Holy.
Cruz further shot and killed 2 staff members in the first-floor stairwell before moving to the second and third floors, where he killed 5 students and another staff member. His gun eventually jammed, prompting him to flee the scene by blending in with the students who were fleeing the school premises. Cruz had no intention of stopping and would have continued killing if his gun hadn't jammed. The suspect's cold and callous nature was evident when, after killing 17 people and injuring 17 others, he went to a Walmart to buy a soda, drinking and walking around as if nothing had happened. Police eventually arrived and surviving students were evacuated from the school. With the gunman having escaped, a large manhunt ensued. After evading capture for over 80 minutes, the suspect was finally spotted by the police, who responded swiftly and decisively.
No, we're pretty sure.
What's going on? What's going on today, bro?
The demons, man.
Demons?
Voices.
Voices and demons?
Where's the voices? What the? Where am I? Oh, what happened?
Shut up.
Just be quiet, man.
He began to act crazy, a tactic that the officers clearly saw through. Even after his capture, the suspect's attempt to avoid responsibility wasn't over. The suspect, aware of his past behavioral issues, including his childhood diagnoses of depression and ADHD, sought to leverage these factors to his advantage in pleading not guilty to the heinous crime he had committed. His behavior during his arrest was an early indication of this strategy, and once remanded to the Broward County Jail, he continued to pursue his journey to secure an insanity plea, maintaining this pretense during interrogations. However, the experienced detectives could see the writing on the wall and saw through the suspect's attempt to manipulate the situation.
You go to the hospital, the doctors clear you, and you're talking about demons. What are the demons?
The voices.
Well, tell me about it. What are the voices about?
It's another voice, the evil side.
Okay. And how long has that voice been going on?
Years.
Okay. When did it start, you think? When your mom passed?
It started worse when my mom passed.
Did you ever tell anybody about the voice? Never? And what does the voice say to you? Well, what does it tell you to do?
Burn, kill, destroy.
Okay, burn, kill, destroy what?
Anything.
Okay, but have you ever burned, killed, or destroyed anything? What have you burned, killed, or destroyed?
Burned, just fire, set fire.
To what?
In the pit, fire.
Oh, a fire pit. Okay, well, I mean, the voice told you to burn something, you built a fire in a fire pit. What's destructive about that? That's what fire pits are made for.
He claimed that an unknown voice, which he conveniently never mentioned to anyone before, told him to do destructive things he normally wouldn't do, which was a convenient lie that fit the narrative he was trying to establish. However, the experienced detective didn't believe him and soon set a trap question for the suspect.
What else did the voice tell you to do that's...
Kill animals.
Okay, have you ever killed animals?
Yes.
What kind of animals?
Birds.
Birds? Wild birds or people's pets? How do you kill them?
Birds.
How do you kill them?
Wait for them, kill them.
Oh, can't catch them, so how are you waiting for them?
Out in the grass. Wait for a bird to come up.
There's no way, man. I'm a bird lover. There's no way. You can't catch a bird, Holmes.
The detective began to dismantle the suspect's ridiculous story and the angle he was trying to exploit. However, the detective wasn't finished. He continued to expose and debunk many of the suspect's other lies.
So, let's talk about the last couple days. When was the last time you heard the voice?
Yesterday.
And what time was it yesterday?
It was at night.
Okay. And where were we at?
Work.
You're at work? So you're at Dollar Tree. And what's the voice telling you?
To hurt people.
To hurt people. Hurt people at Dollar Tree? Or hurt people?
Hurt people in general.
Okay. Doesn't say specifically who? Alright. So what happens? Did you hear the voice this morning or no? Hey, what's the voice saying this morning? Okay, let's talk about this. Did the voice didn't tell you to take Uber, right?
Yes, it did.
It did?
Yes.
The voice said take Uber.
If this was the suspect's attempt to trick the judge and jury into granting him an insanity plea, he was doing a poor job of convincing them so far. If you find this video interesting, please leave a like and subscribe to help the algorithm spread awareness. The shooter's woeful performance during the interrogation didn't stop him and his state-appointed lawyer from continuing to pursue an insanity plea. They even presented video footage of the suspect attacking a prison guard unprovoked, aiming to demonstrate his instability and mental issues, a tactic likely orchestrated by both the lawyer and the suspect. When this approach failed, they sought a mistrial at every opportunity, but their efforts were unsuccessful, as the judge wasn't having any of it, and the jury unanimously found the suspect guilty on all charges.
The court imposes a sentence of life in prison without the possibility of parole.
The suspect narrowly avoided the death penalty because Florida law requires a unanimous decision from all jurors for a death sentence, which did not occur in this case. However, before the trial concluded, the victims' families were given the chance to express their frustrations and anger directly to the convicted shooter.
I have 4 tattoos of Peter on my body. I get one every year on February 14th to symbolize that he is still with me, always with me. I can't accept that he is gone.
We miss his smile. We miss his crabbiness. We miss his compassion. But mostly we miss the sense of safety and security that he gave to everyone around him.
Is there something that you'd like to tell the jury about your dad?
Yeah.
What is that?
It's okay. I missed him.
The families airing their feelings was an important part of their grieving process. However, the conclusion of the trial was far from the end of the case. The fallout continued as many officials were held accountable, and it was later revealed that the incident may actually have been preventable. Reports revealed that the Broward Sheriff's Office had received at least 45 calls about Cruz, highlighting his violent tendencies and instability. They also got prior warnings that Cruz had threatened to shoot up the school. Information the sheriff's office did nothing about, which eventually led to the resignation of the sheriff. The families of the victims sued the FBI and secured $130 million in compensation, a lawsuit prompted by the FBI's failure to act on complaints about Cruz's comment on a YouTube video stating he was going to be a professional school shooter. While the families received significant monetary compensation for the loss of their loved ones, and politicians used the incident to further push their own agendas, one thing was crystal clear: this shooting should never have happened. If you liked this video, YouTube thinks you will like these videos even more.